time for Bet On It, brought to you by Warhorse Sportsbook. Warhorse Sportsbook, no bets, no glory. It's the best place in Nebraska to place your sports bets, either at the Sportsbook in Lincoln or in Omaha. You can place bets on nearly every major sporting event, and you can get a little exotic with it. Props, parlays, in-game bets, or if you want to be normal like DB, you can just do the straight bets. That's fine. I like to get a little weird with it. Either way, Warhorse Sportsbook has you covered. DB, I want to keep talking about Quinn Ewers here.
Did I strike up?
No, I think it's an interesting conversation because he's a guy.
Because I'm not sure, right?
Exactly. So that's what I'm going to ask you to bet on. I'm asking you to bet on whether you think Quinn Ewers is the guy that led Texas to a college football playoff, or is he a guy that we aren't really sure about, that we don't necessarily have that much confidence in? Because for a guy that's been around a lot, we don't have that much of a track record with him.
Yeah, I think he's interesting. I think he's a lot like Dylan Gabriel, where you have to get inside just looking at the stats.
Yeah, because the stats are okay. They're not bad.
Yeah.
Especially last year.
Right, he's 3,400.
22-6, 64%. 69%.
Gosh, is he the guy?
Is he that guy?
First blush, I say no.
Because we talk about him as a first rounder.
Like wildly inaccurate. But then he
inconsistent.
Then he had a stretch like against Washington where all of a sudden you left him for dead.
Bill's right. When he's good, he's good.
And he got hot.
Yeah, when he's good, he's good.
I was like, oh.
If you only watch.
I'm like, oh, shoot. Why don't they just turn him loose?
If you only watch Quinn Ewers against Alabama, you would think he is a generational quarterback prospect.
Yeah.
You would be blown away. But then you watch him the rest of the time, and you're like, oh, he's just fine. He's okay. A little inconsistent. Not really sure what to do with him. And maybe this is a bigger question than Quinn Ewers. Maybe this is a Texas question. Maybe this is a Sarkisian question. Are you betting on them?
Well, I think Sark answered the critics last year. Lot of
questions about him.
A lot of expectations. And he met them. And
he did.
We talked 1,000 times about how he had never won 10 games, and he's going to be asked to do something that he's never done in his coaching tenure. And he did it. And I think Sark has built that team. In my opinion, looks like a roster that's built for the long haul.
Really good roster. He's recruited at an unbelievably high level.
They look like they're built for the long haul. So,
and let's not act like we're not asking Coach Rule to do something here he's never done before either.
No, I know. I'm with you.
Like that's.
I'm not going out like when I. This is gonna sound horrible, but this is how I look at it. Asking Coach Rule to win in 2024 is not going out of his recent character. It's going out of Nebraska's.
100%. Yeah.
So.
But we still want him to do things he's never done before. In terms of winning a championship.
Yes.
That's what we're asking.
I'm not even there yet.
No, but that's what.
I mean, ultimately, sure.
Yeah. Well, but like you would take Sarkisian's progression at Texas at Nebraska.
Oh, 100%.
5-7 year one. Yeah. We've been there. We saw that one.
Yeah.
We would take 8-5 this year. It was 8-4 regular season and a loss in a bowl game. And Nebraska would take that. 12-2 college football playoff.
Yeah.
Nebraska would take that a million days out of a million.
That's actually, if you were writing the script,
that's how it would look.
That's exactly how you would write
100%.
it.
If I'm writing the script,
see Jason's tweet. It's kind of funny.
What did he say?
He's predicting Nebraska to go 9-3, and yes.
Oh, I did see that.
He realizes that
we cannot handle that.
Fan base will lose their mind.
9-3 is definitely the peak of Nebraska being able to keep a lid on it at all.
Yeah.
If Nebraska gets to double-digit wins this year, like
I have
God help us all.
I have not even allowed myself to go there.
I mean,
I'm struggling to get to 9.
Yeah. We'll make our predictions on Friday, but like it's on the table. It is on the table. 10 is. It is. It's out there. Like, I don't have to do too many mental gymnastics to get them to 10. I really don't.
Fudge, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
More mental gymnastics to get Nebraska to 10 or more mental gymnastics?
Start with something simple, like saying this. Nebraska's going to double their win total from a year ago.
That's a lot.
Seems aggressive.
It is. But in a vacuum, you look at this roster and this season, and you go, it's there. Can they get there? I have no idea. I really don't. But it's not crazy.
Ludicrous, no.
Do you have to
But if to even remotely have a shot at it, I have to concede that they'll do something that I don't think that they'll do.
What's that?
Go 7-0.
Yeah. They got to go 7-0 to start.
I can't get past that.
That's fine. That's fair. You're right, though.
For me, that's a mental gymnastics.
That's fair. But
it's not like
if you take
it's not like pommel horse. It'd be probably more like
a little floor routine.
Yeah. Or the one where I could use like the creative ribbons.
Oh, so the rhythmic gymnastics?
Yeah, I could do that.
You can do.
No. Sorry, stream people. It's over here. Listen.
If you're not watching on YouTube, you're missing out.
Oh. Yeah.
How'd that go?
I don't know.
You look like Carlton out here.
No. Yeah, I'd love it.
I just mean when I look at
it just seems highly unlikely.
That's fair. And again, we're asking Nebraska to do, and I don't think they're going to go 10-2. Just I don't. I also don't think it's implausible.
I can't even get past the rhythmic thing. I do think that's a lot of gymnastics.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on there. But here's the thing: you say that you don't think they can go 7-0, which is fine. But when you break it down game by game, you could see them winning each of those games.
I could.
So that's the hard part, right?
I'm pitting against that. It hasn't been done since
you have
16.
to do it 7 times in a row.
Yeah.
But if you take them that's the hard part, right? Because I can take them individually and be like, oh yeah, they can win that game. They can win that game. You can do that 7 times in a row.
1,000% I could see it.
But getting it to actually do it.
Yep, every last one of them.
That's the difference.
So
it's the accumulation.
Yeah, that's the first pommel horse routine in my head.
Yeah. How does this team handle
They
success?
almost never do it.
Or what are we doing on the uneven bars there? What are we doing?
Yeah,
we're doing some rings.
Ruining our privates.
A little hard on the shoulders.
I don't know
with the
how
rings.
people get on those rings.
I know.
Yeah, hard pass.
So more likely, Quinn Ewers is that guy and returns Texas to the playoff, or Nebraska goes 10-2. Since we're betting on things this segment, which would you bet on first?
Ewers being that guy.
I think it's Texas. Yeah,
Ewers being that guy.
I think so.
Sounds weird to say out loud though, because
it is, because you don't feel great about it.
I watch him during stretches, and I'm like,
not that good sometimes.
Yuck.
Yeah,
but they can hand the ball off. But what are they down to? Probably two legit guys in the backfield.
Yeah, they got banged up in fall camp in the running back room.
But they should be able to get some stops though.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like, I wonder how Michigan's gonna score.
Yeah, they might look a lot like Iowa.
No, on Texas.
That's what I mean. They might look a lot like Iowa.
Yeah, I thought you meant over the long haul. Like Texas defensively.
I mean, long haul, they might look a lot like Iowa too this year. But
I'm telling you, I'm enamored with Seattle.
Yeah.
In the preseason, and so I've been watching Murphy. Boy, they gonna miss that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he was incredible. Ooh-hoo-hoo-wee. Incredible.
If you had to, I don't know why we're talking so much Texas here, but every time we talk about Quinn Ewers, I think about Arch Manning. Right?
Yeah, I'm over that though.
No, but
because I never. So full disclosure,
yeah.
I never liked Arch. I never loved the tape. I didn't like anything about Arch.
So that's kind of where my question is going though. Is Quinn Ewers an indictment on Arch Manning, or we just don't know yet?
I haven't seen. I mean, Arch did look good in the spring game.
He did.
Yeah. That thing's in my library. I was like, ooh.
He looked better in the spring game than he ever had.
But then I also have to realize that
that's the spring game. Yeah.
Right. So that was like, yeah.
But Dylan Raiola looked good in the spring game too, and that counts.
He was okay.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's capable.
He's capable of more than that.
Yeah, they didn't even.
No.
Nah. He's way better than that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good news.
I mean, not to set the expectation level, but.
No, but it's good he's developing. I mean, whatever that expectation level is, it's good he's getting better. Like, that's a positive.
again, just start with being well received by your teammates, and that's
place
a
to
good place to start,
especially in the quarterback room.
And I bet they like that room. That's my segment.
You heard it here first. DB all in on Quinn Ewers. That's Bet On It, brought to you by Warhorse Sportsbook. No bets, no glory.
Knock it off, all right?
We'll wrap up the show coming up next.